Good afternoon, welcome to Rundlii Gaming. So we're going to be doing the next challenge map, which will be against General Alexander. She's going to be your energy general. She specializes much more in like your super weapons, which is like the ion beam thing. So generally her beam can last quite a bit longer, and she's going to have quite a few of them. So usually on this particular level, you do take kind of a bit of a beating before you can kind of get back in there and catch up and actually take her out. Plus you have to listen to her talk for a very long period of time, which in itself is kind of annoying. Oop. Alright, so may as well just do the bombing run. And a lot of my early focus will pretty much be on defenses, because on top of super weapons, she also has a ton of air as well. So, since she has as much air as she does, if I don't get a lot of anti-air up, she's just going to wreck me pretty much. So pretty much at this point, you're going to see a lot of building up that. So pretty much just using this guy here to go ahead and get a lot of these built up. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, she does tend to focus on like barracks and stuff a little bit. So I may go ahead and build a barracks just to see if she goes over there and shoots that down. In the meantime, hopefully we can get this up and... There we go. Because I think she usually aims at a lot of the more specific things, primarily things like airfields, barracks, and then war factories. The AIs on these things are usually generally set for specific things like that, and I think that was pretty much the gist of this one, if I'm remembering correctly at all. It's been quite a while since I've actually did much playing on this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that up and running. Alright, so we have enough at least on our northern border, which is mostly where they're going to come from, to shut them down a little bit. Alright, so we should be able to get So let's get that repaired real quick. But yeah, pretty much they just took out another power plant of ours. So, like as you can see, they're going to usually focus on things like airfields, and like the airfield's not too bad because it just ran me 1,000, so I don't know, 800 since I'm Air Force General, but normally it's 1,000. And we'll go ahead and build this back up again. Alright, so we're probably going to want to get at least a Comanche up. And we're going to kind of hide this one back here. Mostly that way, if he does try to destroy my one plane that I currently have, he's going to fly through all my defenses to do so. And we'll go and get those low derricks up. The main reason I chose not to take them early is I think most of the time, as soon as you try to get them, he's going to try to fly something over there to destroy them. And if I give it a little extra time to get my stuff built up, then hopefully that means he would get shot down doing so. Well, he wiped out another. So basically he's gradually trying to break all my defenses here. Alright, so we're basically waiting for these particle cannons to go off. Once they do, the goal is to go for the strategy center, and then get a couple of supply drop zones up. In fact, I could probably just get another airfield over here. Alright. There we go. So we lost one airfield, gained another, so... Alright, so they wiped out another airfield. Well, not airfield, but another worker there. Alright, so the big thing here is we want to take out some of their power. Yeah, we'll see if we can drop it in there. The big thing would probably be to try to go for their airfields, because at least that might cut down the number of planes they have. I'm just going to see if that can actually get through their defense, though. Yep, so we did take out those plants there. That's still not quite nearly enough to actually take out their power completely. So pretty much what we're going to use these for is to gradually start taking out these air defenses up on the cliff here. Because they can't really get builders up here to replenish them, so...
How dare you hurt my soldiers? Hey, you know, I put that
there we go. Mostly to give them another target. Hopefully they don't hit my drop zone. Alright, so we're gonna have to try to get some power plants up because they're probably about to start destroying my stuff again. As I mentioned on this map, you're going to take a bit of a beating usually. It's kind of to be expected usually. Alright, so I took out... Yep. 2 power plants in airfield. And then this is when the air stuff comes in to start wiping out some of my defenses again. Alright, so defense-wise, we're not doing so bad. It's a gradual thing that we kind of will lose a few buildings and get them back, then lose them, get them back. But at least we have some of our drop zones going. Because that's going to be our cash cow usually. let's plant another one up there. We'll get another airfield here, so hopefully it'll just keep shooting it.
Upgrade complete.
They took out yet another defense again. So as I said, it's kind of a slow process, but gradually we're kind of getting a fully functional base here. Alright, so next thing we need to do is take out another one of those with that. And if we can, hopefully we can sneak one of those through there to destroy a bunch of their alpha bombers. Because those airfields that are causing us half our problems.
Is keeping my airfield too much to ask?
So there we go. However, she can rebuild that pretty easily, but it does slow her down quite a bit.
We're waiting for you, General. What's keeping you? Unit lost. Who was supposed to be guarding that area?
Alright, so we're about to get ioned again. And pretty much after this ion,
Particle cannon.
we're going to go all out for just trying to completely demolish her.
Unit lost.
So the very first thing we're going to do is get our auroras going.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I guess we really don't need to get our auroras going. We could probably go and do is just we'll definitely have to replace the things she just destroyed, but what we may do is get our own ion cannon up, and that will help us demolish her stuff. So let's go ahead and drop that there. Because basically dropping Aurora bombers may be kind of a slow process of doing it.
You don't know what to expect from me, do you?
And let's get another airfield here. As long as she's just destroying this other airfield here, then at least that means she's not destroying other things that are slightly more important. But we may go and see if we can at least one Aurora bomber going. Because I don't know if this requires 2 hits or 1 hit with an Aurora. Because if it does require just 1, then I could probably just use those to actually go around and break it.
But I'm the only one allowed to have a particle cannon on this battlefield.
Alright, so let's go and give this a try. Alright, so it looks like we're going to need 2 to do it.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted. Unit lost. My greatest super weapon is my brain.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is start taking out each of these.
Get out now.
That way if we want to fly, this will kind of knock that down a little bit for us. go.
Unit lost. So, your overall strategy is to bore me off the battle. Unit lost.
Alright, so her airfield is back up and running again.
Warning, particle cannon activated.
She has a lot of Avengers there.
Unit lost.
If we are super lucky here, we'll get in and actually bomb some of that. That may die pretty much.
Unexpected visitors, General.
Yeah, so that didn't last very long at all. Alright, so we're going to rebuild this yet again. We will build this power plant again, because she has this weird obsession with that power plant. Which I completely approve of.
Unit lost. Fools rush in, General.
And basically we're going to use those to hopefully destroy as many of those as we can. Then we'll use our actual ion to take out their power plants a bit.
Unit lost. All those planes are just air pollution to me. Particle cannon ready.
Alright, so the big things are we're going to want to take out the ones that he can't get access to very easily. Like this one here is up on top of the hill. So
Upgrade complete.
there we go. We'll get the fuel air bomb. We don't really need to upgrade that. We could probably use upgrading that. Yeah, let's do that.
Unit lost. Intruders! I've been analyzing your tactics, and I'm just amazed. Do you even have any tactics, General?
So I guess we could probably do is just drop this here. If it makes it there, which it may not.
Get out of my face, General.
And with this, we're going to continue wiping out the little SAM site things.
Unit lost.
And for that, we're going to see if we can plant it right behind him.
Unit lost. Are you rethinking the wisdom of attacking me, General? Unit lost. Warning, particle cannon activated. Unit lost.
Yeah, she has this really weird kind of obsession with this airfield. Luckily, as long as she keeps targeting this stuff up here, then that means I'll have less issues in the future, so...
I warn you not to underestimate me.
And let's drop there. 'Cause if we're extremely lucky, maybe it'll hit this and wipe it out. And then maybe take out the airfield on top of that. At least we got the airfield. As mentioned, with that many Avengers, it's pretty hard to fly anything through there.
Unit lost.
Alright, so let's go ahead and try whipping another one of those.
Unit lost.
So, as you can see, it's kind of a slow process, but we're getting there.
Particle cannon ready.
There goes two more down. And I guess a good thing might be just to wipe all this out.
Destroy as many vehicles as you like. See if I care. All units, attack pattern alpha. Just kidding. Who would call something alpha?
Alright, so big thing right now is we're going to try to get our defenses reestablished up here. Which we're not really hurting majorly, but it's probably a good idea if we at least get this rebuilt real quick.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and fly these away from our airfield just in case she zaps it.
Warning, particle cannon activated.
Alright, so let's go and take out these two real quick.
Unit lost. You know, I just didn't like the look of that barracks.
And so pretty much at this point, we're going to try and get a few more of these ions up. We have a pretty strong flow of money. It's really just a matter of wiping out the remainder of her stuff. So one's going to take out that, two's going to take out that. This is going to take out that.
Unit lost.
This will hopefully take out some of that. This will hopefully take out that. just short of.
We're waiting for you, General. What's keeping you?
Well, none of that got quite where we wanted it to. So we're going to plant that. Let's go ahead and plant this.
Unit lost.
And it looks like she's about to particle cannon me again.
But I'm really just planning. Particle cannon activated. Unit lost.
There we go. Still not quite enough to actually wipe out her power, though. So we'll give that one a go as well.
Unit lost. You don't
So here
know
goes
what
another
to
one.
expect from me, do you?
And we might lose a few bombers here. We're just going to see if we can actually knock out her power for a short time.
Unit lost.
Which we didn't accomplish, so...
I'd attack if I were you, General. If you wait, then I'll just have one more super weapon to fire at you.
Alright, so let's plant that there.
I've been
Plant
trying
that one
to
in there.
control you, General, but you're starting to annoy me. Unit lost. My greatest super weapon is my brain. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright, so we're kind of getting back up and running again. As I mentioned, at this level it's going to be kind of a beating. Just kind of back and forth for a little while. Oh, I guess she must have sold it or something. Well... hell. We'll go ahead and just drop that.
Unit lost. So, your overall strategy is to bore me off the battlefield.
Alright. So, what else does she have on this particular wall? Alright, so let's go and take that out.
Unit lost.
Alright, so hopefully we'll just go ahead and take out that Avenger. And so the next thing we're going to do
Cannon activated.
is hopefully wipe out all of her power plants.
Unit lost.
Next thing we're going to do is shoot all these down.
I need time to think. Go away, General.
And her power goes out.
Don't rush in, General. I take my time.
Next one, we're going to go ahead and take this out.
Unit lost.
Next one, we're going to go ahead and drop this here. The one after that, we're going to hopefully take out both of those.
General, our base is under attack. Disruption.
I warn you not to underestimate me.
But the big thing is she is shut down for now. But we do have to make sure that she continues to stay shut down, because that is pretty much our big benefit that we have right now.
Upgrade complete. Unit lost. I've been analyzing your tactics, and I'm just amazed. Do you even have any tactics, General?
Passing overhead.
Unit lost.
I was trying to take out that plant, but unfortunately it seems like it keeps hitting the particle cannon instead. Which really isn't helping. No. Well, hopefully I can drop that in there.
Unit lost.
Because that might actually take out the particle cannon on top of that plant. Come on, will you make it?
Are you rethinking the wisdom of attacking me, General?
There we go.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon
And time to take out all of our power plants again. And we're going to drop that again.
I warn you not to underestimate me.
We may actually try to switch up our tactics just a tiny bit.
Particle cannon
I guess we don't actually have sniper, so we may try to do this just with the Colonel Bird. But if they have snipers on their main line at all, that's going to be a difficult task.
Colonel Bergman? Really? Do you think he's going to help you?
Firing the target. Firing the target.
Particle cannon ready.
Right, and let's use that to take that out.
Unit lost.
So, next thing we're going to need to take out are these. And next one will be this one. And one more there. And we're going to go ahead and see how well we do here. Ooh, not well at all.
Unit lost.
Well, let's try a different plane. Do.
A war factory? You're seriously going to attack me, aren't you? It's about time.
I believe we can actually put an Avenger in there.
Unit lost.
And we may need some Avengers for this.
Particle cannon ready. Particle cannon activated.
Alright. So let's go ahead and drop.
Unit lost.
That one.
General, look over there. Someone's capturing your buildings. Not gonna fall for it, huh?
Alright, so this time, let's see if this works.
Our Colonel Burton has been detected. Unit lost. We're waiting for you, General. What's keeping you?
Yeah, not really sure where my other. Oh, well, I'll just keep building Avengers for now.
Particle cannon ready. Our Colonel Burton has been detected. Unit lost.
Alright, come on, Comanches.
Unit lost. You may think I'm hiding, but I'm really just playing. Our Colonel Burton has been detected.
Huh, not really sure where their command chains are right now.
What to expect from me?
Right here.
Alright, so I guess the big thing is we'll just have to knock out the rest of their stuff.
You have no respect for other people's property.
What do you got? Keep it in.
Our Colonel Burton has been detected.
Where are we going? Colonel Burton here. Where are we going? This is too easy. Let's see what you got.
I'd attack if I were you, General. If you wait, then I'll just have one more super weapon to fire at you.
Alright, so that should be able to take that out. Because I know these things don't have really a minimum range.
Particle cannon ready. Unit lost.
The downside is, now I am down on that as well. So hopefully he can just finish this off.
Particle cannon activated. Unit lost.
Colonel Burton here. This is too easy.
You know, if you were a gentleman, you'd give me 5 minutes to rebuild my defenses. My greatest super weapon is my brain. Richard Lee, General.
And we're gonna go ahead and get some Auroras back up. Just hopefully speed this up just a little bit if needed.
Our Colonel Burton has been detected.
Where are we going?
I think all we have left is this building, so we're just gonna drop on it. Oops. I think I missed.
Unit lost.
There we go.
You are victorious. It's not fair. One more super weapon and I would have beaten you, General. Challenge me again. I dare you.
Alright, so that was General Alexander, the super weapon general. So again, she has a little bit different of a playstyle than the other ones that we've played with, but all in all, it's just a little bit different of a setup. So again, I do hope you enjoyed watching Rundlii Gaming. Watch again next week, and there should be another one of these videos as well. So thank you for watching. You have a good day.